I don't think this is the right time. There's always a good time for Campbell's Chunky.
Good call, Mom.
I know. Fill up right with Campbell's Chunky, packed with hearty meat and veggies. Soup that eats like a meal.
These comments.
Yeah. Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual. Con Liberty Mutual solo pagas lo que necesitas. Only pay for what you need. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. It's Red Lobster's new 3-course shrimp feast for $14.99. Choose soup or salad, one of 7 delicious entrees like new Hawaiian-style garlic shrimp, and get a sweet dessert. 3 courses, one amazing price. So come in today.
This guy fighting alongside man, he never even knew.
They never got the medal. Critics rave. The Last Full Measure is an inspiring true story of sacrifice, courage, and honor. The all-star cast is superb. The Last Full Measure. Rated R.
When we see you enter through our doors, we don't see who you're against or for, whether tomorrow will be light or dark. All we see in you is a spark. We see your kindness and humanity, the strength of each community. The more we look, the more we find the sparks that make America shine.
Step right up and dazzle your senses with a box overflowing with all your cravings for just $5. The $5 Chalupa box on the Cravings Value menu. Value that never ceases to amaze.
I always dreamed of teaching kids and having kids of my own. Didn't realize that having kids would be the hard part. So we planned to start IVF treatments. Now I'm ready for someone to call me mom.
At Northwestern Mutual, our version of financial planning helps you live your dreams today. Find a Northwestern Mutual advisor at nm.com.
Tonight from Las Vegas, Conor McGregor's long-awaited return to the octagon as he takes on Cowboy Cerrone. Who you got?
I got Cowboy Cerrone, mostly because I've been watching Yellowstone, and anything cowboy I'm going with.
Fair. Based it. That's solid
right
theory.
That's right. Solid. That's solid.
10 o'clock
USC
Eastern
knowledge.
time tonight on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You're on a roll with your predictions.
You mean lately?
Wow.
You know, I only said that because I knew you were going to respond that way. Thank you. Louisville with the ball and a 9-point lead. These two teams both 5-1 in the conference. Cardinals ranked 11th, Duke 3rd.
Cassius Stanley back on Jordan Wara. Wharton's got to start moving without the ball. He's just standing.
Matthew Hurt guarding Samuel Williamson, and Williamson got called for using the left arm to knock the defender away.
They immediately went after Matthew Hurt again, but used that left arm to discard. Wasn't a ton of contact, but enough to draw the offensive foul.
If you're just joining us, Cassius Stanley's been sensational for Duke. David Johnson, the freshman for Louisville, and Vernon Carey Jr. is on the bench with 4 fouls.
Johnson guarding Stanley right now. Those are two spectacular athletes on one another.
Jones' left hand is strong. Look out, and Williamson got casual with the ball, and a timeout called by Goldwire. Williamson had no idea that Goldwire was sneaking up behind him.
Well, Jordan Goldwire is second to Trey Jones in steals on this team. Got 29 steals coming in. If you bring the ball down, that lets the little guys hang around.
9-point lead for the Cardinals, and when Louisville's been doing well offensively, Jay, a lot of it has been their defense creating transition opportunities.
Especially to start the game, their transition opportunities were all off their defense. Duke's 10 turnovers in the first 8 minutes. And in the second half, that's been a good deal of the offense as well. A couple opportunities in transition. That's the story Jordan Wara had in that dunk that he had in this half. But it really got Louisville off to that great start. And there was the look ahead you were just talking about in the second half that got Jordan Wara that bucket.
And here we are up in the Crow's Nest, a unique spot
Where's that camera? Down there somewhere. Oh, and there's a closer camera right there. They call that the snoop cam, so that they can snoop on us whenever we want. This is our perspective. We're right at about the three-point line. There's the ball dome cam, Doug Holmes' favorite, because as you know, Doug has the hair of 1,000 men. Beautiful out-of-bounds play run by Duke. A little pin in by Jack White to get Matthew Hurt wide open. He just pins in. It's almost like a fade screen, and Matthew Hurt. That couldn't have been any more in and come out.
Third on Jordan Wara at the line, Jack White.
Louisville just not alert on that. You've either got to get over the top of that or switch it. And Matthew Hurt could not have been more open.
White with his first point of the game. Ryan McMahon will check in for Fresh Kimball. Still a ton of time left in this game. Duke was down 10 at halftime, got it down to 4 a few minutes ago. Louisville up by 7 right now.
Ray Jones with defense on the ball on Johnson, trying to get him to turn his back.
Another turnover. Jones ahead to Stanley.
Woo! What a great steal by Jack White.
Stanley with a block from behind, but Williamson with a reverse. Boy, that's a crazy, impressive 5 seconds for Cassius Stanley.
Louisville doing a good job of getting the ball up court quickly to attack. Trying to play a little bit ahead of Duke's defense.
White fades to the corner, thinking about the three. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Blue Devils. Jones, line drive short. How about Goldwire with the offensive rebound?
After Jack White knocked that ball away on the David Johnson pass, just a terrific deflection. And this young man has springs. That's an extra step on the ladder that the rest of us humans don't have.
His teammates as excited about it as the fans are. Stanley with 22 on the night. Samuel Williamson just picked up his 4th. He's gone to the bench. Wayne Sutton returns for the Cardinals. Tip no good. And Sutton, that's how you wrap up a rebound. That's what Williamson did do earlier when Goldwire took it away from him.
Duke finding its way to the free throw line. That's been a big difference in the game to keep Duke within striking distance.
Johnson driving on White. Left hand, no. Sutton, no. Long rebound to the Blue Devils. They got a chance to run.
I'm surprised that Sutton didn't drive that ball from the corner. Good pass.
Hurts. Lays it in. Good patience in the paint. Down to 5.
Louisville's got to show some poise against Duke's pressure to get the shot that they want. You can count on one hand in the second half that they've got the shot they want. Another tough one.
Yeah, very tough 3 there for Wara, and it's Stanley again.
But Louisville needs a timeout here.
Oh, is it me? It's not working.
Blue Devils making another run, and Cassius Stanley continues to be the headline.
Hi.
Well, it has been Duke's defense that has gotten Stanley out in transition for those just spectacular finishes. Another pass ahead. David Johnson can't get a hand on it. And Stanley cradles that thing, then goes up with 2 hands to put it in. Now he almost hit his head on the rim. He can go out with style points now. He's so far ahead of the pack.
Molly Rose got more.
Well, guys, Cassius Stanley was actually a late addition to this Duke freshman class. When he was out in Los Angeles, where he's from, he had an opportunity to meet R.J. Barrett and Zion Williamson when they were out there for some awards. He really quizzed them about what their experience was like here at Duke. He signed late with them, and just imagine where Duke would be without this young man this year. He has been a bright spot. He is fearless out here tonight in this very hotly contested game.
24, a season high for the freshman. Missed a game with a leg injury a few weeks ago, had some foul trouble against Clemson, and with Carey on the bench in foul trouble, and with Trey Jones not having a big offensive night, they need everything that Stanley's giving them right now.
He's been spectacular all game long, both ends of the floor, locked in, engaged, and making plays. And he's played extended minutes. I mean, one of Duke's great strengths this year has been its depth. They've been able to go 10 deep, but they haven't been able to do it of late because Wendell Moore is out with a broken metacarpal, I think it is. Metacarpal, metatarsal, some sort of meta. He's got some meta broken.
Duke's got it back within 3. That's got the building rocking again. Doesn't take much to get the camera to crazies going. This is your view from where the students are sitting. And this is our guy in the seats, Owen Henry, a sophomore from Holly Springs, North Carolina. A statistical science major and helping us out doing a little fan cam work.
The question right now is, how is Louisville going to respond to Duke's pressure? Are they going to get the shot they want?
Enoch's back in. Got a size advantage on Jack White.
Stanley back on Wara.
Does Enoch get a touch? Here it is. And he threw it away. Felt the double team, but Jones anticipated it. Hurd knew he was going to get fouled. Will it be in the act of shooting? Yes, it will.
It'll get 3. This is starting to become an issue of poise. Because Stephen Enoch did not need. That's a 3. That's a 3. When he got fouled and went up, his right foot was behind that.
Logan.